Hello, welcome to this Hurricane Debby update. That's right, Debby is now a hurricane. Of course, right after I do the weather update, it decides to turn into a hurricane. We knew it was on the cusp, and sure enough, it is there, and it is now a hurricane. So let's read the latest public advisory. Debby becomes a hurricane as it approaches the northeastern Gulf Coast. Will bring a major flood threat to the southeastern United States this week. As of 11 p.m., it's located 28.6 north, 84.0 west, about 65 miles west-southwest of Cedar Key, Florida, and about 100 miles west-northwest of Tampa, Florida. And in maximum sustained winds are now 75 miles an hour. It's moving north at 12 miles an hour. And the minimum central pressure 985 millibars to 9.09 inches. Hurricane warning has been issued for the Florida Gulf Coast from Suwannee River to Yankeetown. Tropical storm watch along the coast of South Carolina from the Savannah River to the South Santee River has been changed to a tropical storm warning. The tropical storm warning south of Boca Grande has been discontinued. The storm surge watch south of Inglewood has been discontinued. So what we have right now, a storm surge warning is in effect for the Florida coast from the middle of Longboat Key northward to Indian Pass, including Tampa Bay. Georgia and South Carolina coast from the mouth of the St. Mary's River to the South Santee River in South Carolina. A storm surge watch is in effect for the Florida coast from Inglewood northward to the middle of Longboat Key, including Charlotte Harbor. A hurricane warning is in effect for the Florida coast from Yankeetown to Indian Pass. And a tropical storm warning is in effect for the Florida coast south of Yankeetown to Boca Grande, and Florida coast from west of Indian Pass to Mexico Beach, and Point Verde Beach to South Santee River in South Carolina. A hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. So we have all these things going on right now. Let's read again the latest discussion and outlook. At 11 p.m., the center of Hurricane Debby was located near latitude 28.6 north, longitude 84.0 west. Debby is moving to the north near 12 miles an hour. A gradual decrease in forward speed with a turn toward the northeast and east is expected on Monday and Tuesday. On the forecast track, the center will move over the northeastern Gulf of Mexico tonight and reach the Florida Big Bend coast by Monday morning. Debby is then expected to move slowly across northern Florida and southern Georgia Monday into Tuesday and will be near the Georgia coast by Tuesday night. Data from Air Force and NOAA reconnaissance aircraft indicate that the maximum sustained winds have increased to near 75 miles an hour with higher gusts. And additional strengthening is likely before Debby reaches the Florida Big Bend coast on Monday. Weakening is expected on Monday and Tuesday after Debby moves inland. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 45 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 140 miles from the center. The minimum central pressure, again, is 985 millibars to 9.09 inches. So, all these things going on, and we're going to look at the map here, the warning cone map here, and you can see where that hurricane warning is, and you can see it barely moves. This is something. Look at this. It's going to take all week, and it will still be in South Carolina. This could be the slowest moving tropical storm in the history of tropical system, in the history that we've ever been watching tropical systems, because there's no steering winds, because again, we are dealing with very unusual upper atmosphere weather patterns. So let's take a look at some of the radars that we have in the area right now. And you'll see here there's some heavy showers and thunderstorms, and some of these have actually had tornado warnings with them occasionally. I don't see any of them on there right now. Let's see what we got. There is tornado watch. I don't see any tornado warning. But this is the radar right now in Tampa. And you'll see here that we have a lot of heavy rain and showers and thunderstorms. You can see there's the eye. Let's see if we can get an enhanced high-resolution view here. So, yeah, this will give us a better look at Debby here. So, you can see flood warnings already in effect for, we've got flood warnings in effect for Tampa already. They're dealing with a lot of coastal flooding. That wind is now coming from an onshore direction. It's causing coastal flooding. And you have a very slow-moving storm on top of it. So, you can see there's the eye right there. So, still got a little ways to go before it makes a landfall. Let's look at the satellite image. So here's the satellite image of Hurricane Debby. And again, you'll see again really intensifying there. Look at the bright whites, definitely in a strengthening mode. Let's go look at some of the weather observations that we have around here. And let's see what we got here. Some crazy wind gusts here. Sarasota, Brandleton International Airport. South wind gusting up to 61 miles an hour. Sustained at 30 with heavy rain. So this is what we got here. Bradenton, this general area right here. Really, let's just take this shading a little bit so we can see where we're looking, because it's so thick. I can't even see where we're clicking on the map. So this is they're getting some pretty strong winds right here. Venice, a wind gust up to 45 miles an hour. And we're getting this whole area here, Tampa, 54 mile an hour wind at Clearwater Beach. Tampa International, wind gust to 44. And they've already gotten quite a bit of rain already, I think, if we go and look at the observation. Just go to precipitation here. It's just in 1 hour, or we're going to go to 6 hours here. Yeah, look at all the rain they've already gotten. And there's a lot more to come. A lot more to come. Power outage situation, all right? We do have some power outages. Levy County. Most of these areas that are affected are not FPL areas. So their infrastructure may not be able, like I said in the other video, may not be able to handle this. You can see if you go to the providers here, most of the outages are Duke Energy. There are some that are Florida Power and Light, but most of them are Duke Energy, and a lot of these other areas are going to be impacted pretty hard here by power outages. Let's take a look and see what it looks like in Florida right now. We do have some I wish they'd have a map or something, but this is the way it looks here. We can get some cameras here and just show you some of the wind here. Let's look at this one here. They have can we actually get a video, or it's just a still photo? Yeah, here we go. Make that a little larger. Can we make it? No, I don't want picture in picture. I want to make it larger. Yeah, look at the waves. You can see the cameras moving, and then look at the waves here coming in, crashing into the bridge here. So yeah, they're definitely experiencing a lot of wind here. Those waves are really something. They're something to see. Let's look at this one here. Can't really see too much on that, but you can sort of see some big waves. And I know the Skyway Bridge is closed. And they've been really getting insane winds on that Skyway Bridge. I don't know what county that's in. It might be Sarasota. Sarasota County, I think. A lot of these are down. Almost all of them are. Okay. So none of those are working. I don't know what county Tampa is. I don't think it's all Pinellas. Let's see. I think Tampa might be Hillsborough. Part of it's Hillsborough County. Let's try Hillsborough. Just to show you what it looks like over there. Gotta find the Skyway Bridge camera. I know they featured it on the Weather Channel. I don't know where it is. I don't see it here. So I don't know where it is. I know where they got it, but you can see here they've got a lot of let's see, we got maps here, traffic. Let's see. They have a map. Yeah, here we go. Let's go to a map. That would make things a lot easier, so we can get an idea. And this might actually have some road closures and things like that in there. You can see some road closures due to flooding. I know they've got the Skyway Bridge closed off. You can't put cameras over here. There we go. Alright, so Tampa is over here. So one of these bridges is closed. Which one is the Skyway? I don't know which one is the Skyway. I think it's this one. It's the one that goes south. It's this one here. So this is the one that's closed right here. They gotta because of the conditions on the bridge. So if we look at the conditions on the bridge here, so if we can get a good camera view of what they're dealing with there. Green. All right, I gotta click on one that's green, and that'll have a video. All right, here we go. You can see that camera is rocking back and forth quite a bit. So they're definitely getting quite a bit of wind over here. You can see the waves crashing. Again, this bridge is closed off completely now. They've closed it off because it's too dangerous to cross because of the high winds that are in this area right now. So, yeah, this area definitely is getting pounded. So, where's the radar? I think I took it off already. So there you go. Just I wanted to make this a brief update. So again, Debbie's going to be making landfall tonight. A very slow landfall, and it's going to be again a major, another major disaster. This time affecting this area of Florida right here. So it's just the Big Bend area of Florida that we are looking at. So it's this area right here that's going to be impacted here, and there's not a whole lot of densely populated areas. It's the only saving grace that there's not a whole lot of. It's mostly parks, but there are some, there are some areas that will be impacted, and they don't really have the best infrastructure in this area. I don't think it's not as robust as it is further north. Let's take a look and see what kind of infrastructure they have. I'm just kind of curious, and then we'll wrap this up. All right. Well, I guess, all right, they got steel. All right, I guess maybe they did fix their infrastructure from years ago. But, again, this is the area we're going to have to watch for here. Actually, they have the tropical storm warning, but this is the Big Bend area. There aren't a whole lot of beaches here. It's mostly marshes, and that's the only saving grace is these are mostly small, these are small communities here. They're not really heavily populated areas, but it's still going to be hang in. There we go. All right, let's see what it looks like over here. Looks like they did upgrade their infrastructure. I don't know why this is being very slow all of a sudden, but you can see here that looks like they did upgrade their transmission infrastructure at least. We still got a lot of wooden distribution poles. That's going to be coming down as the trees come down and knock out power. So we're going to see these power outage numbers grow quite a bit. So I can refresh this again. We'll see it probably went up already. So it was 87. Actually went down a little bit, but it will go up. It will go up quite a bit as the storm impacts this area. Let's just look at a few more buoys here. As far as that's all the buoys we have. I thought there'd be more buoys here. But the winds definitely seem to be really bad in Tampa area right now. All right, now let's see if we can get some wave reports here. Look at this, 86 degrees at this buoy. Dew point is 81. That's insane. But no wave reports. Why are there no wave reports here? Kind of need those wave reports. I understand why some buoys just don't have them. It was not showing any wave reports. Let's try this one. No wave reports on that one either. I don't know why they're not showing wave reports. Here's one that is showing wave report, 8.9 feet. That's not terrible. But I think the worst of it's further to the north. Let's see. Maybe this one will give us a wave height. 13.1 feet. All right. So yeah, that's definitely going to cause. And there's definitely storm surge going on in this area here. 59 mile an hour wind gust reported at Cedar Key right now. So that was a peak wind gust right there. So there you go. This is what we're gonna have. I'm tired. So good night. It's gonna be a rough night for those people in this part of Florida dealing with this. Luckily, the more populated parts of Florida are avoiding the worst of it. But this is gonna bring its misery all the way up here into the Carolinas, and it's gonna take all week.